Welcome back to Crypto Coin News. My name is Zach, and today we're going to be talking about something the Winklevoss twins said. They stated that they could see Bitcoin going to $250,000 in value and see it being the new store of value over gold. But before we get into this video today, guys, do not forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you're new around here. We do 4 to 5 cryptocurrency news videos every single day. So if you're a cryptocurrency investor or you're just interested in the cryptocurrency space, then subscribing is definitely not a bad idea. And we give away $50 worth of Bitcoin every single time you hear my voice on this channel. So if you want to enter for a chance to win that, be subscribed, hit the like button on this video, and leave a comment down below about the video along with your Bitcoin wallet address. The winner from the last video will be announced at the end of this one, so get ready. But before we hop into this video, let's take a look at the market. $423 billion and rising after Binance opened its doors around 4 a.m. Central Standard Time last night, or I guess this morning. Nothing really happened. The market stayed stable, and I'm going to make a video talking about this straight line we're seeing here later on today. But look at Ripple, guys, exploding towards $1 today with some good news and new partnerships coming on the horizon. And Bitcoin Cash had that explosion yesterday, and it stabilized. But this stability could mean one of two things, and I'm going to go over that in a video later today. But first, I want to show you guys in this video a video of the Winklevoss twins, guys. A video of the Winklevoss twins stating that they think Bitcoin could be worth $250,000. We're going to watch the video, and then we're going to talk about it. So let's do that.
Taking Bitcoin in isolation of, putting all the other assets aside, we believe Bitcoin disrupts gold. We think it's a better gold if you look at the properties of money and what makes gold, scarcity. Bitcoin's actually fixed in supply. So it's better than scarce in gold. It's more portable, it's fungible, it's more, durable. It sort of equals or better gold across the board. So if you look at a $100 billion market cap today, now last week it might have been more like 200, but so it's actually a buying opportunity. We think that there's a potential appreciation of 30 to 40 times because you look at the gold market today, it's a $7 trillion market. And so a lot of people are starting to see, they see that, they recognize the store of value properties. So we think regardless of the price moves in the last few weeks, it's still a very underappreciated asset. In Bitcoin.
Now, they're basically stating that they think Bitcoin is going to become the new gold standard, the new store of value. And these men, if you don't know who they are, they're very wealthy gentlemen. They were actually in that Facebook drama in the very beginning of Facebook's concept with Mark Zuckerberg. They ended up getting a settlement from him. I think it was an undisclosed amount, so we don't know how much. But they've been rich, successful businessmen. Their family's been rich, successful people their whole life. And rich, successful people tend to know what rich, successful people tend to do. So if they're saying that rich, successful people are going to tend to put their money in Bitcoin instead of gold as a store of value, then most likely that's going to happen. These people have rich friends, rich relative, rich family. They know what these rich people are thinking. And if they are right, Bitcoin at 250K would be mind-blowing. We're going to go over the numbers in just a second, but let's watch a little bit more of this because it was extremely interesting.
It's just the first cut. If Bitcoin's a better gold, imagine your financial system with only gold as an asset class. That's how sort of early in the beginning of this is. There's going to be a menu of many cryptocurrencies, and they're going to rethink the entire internet and how we sort of view it. You could never buy a piece of the internet back in the 90s. You couldn't buy the protocols. You could invest in a VC firm on Sand Hill Road that had to pick Amazon versus Pets.com. So you had to get lucky, you had to be very privileged and get lucky many times to get it. Now you can just buy a piece of the protocol. So buying Bitcoin is like a call option on the entire Bitcoin ecosystem. A Bitcoin company will not work out before Bitcoin works out itself first. So the ultimate Bitcoin bet is Bitcoin, or the ultimate Ethereum bet is Ether. And you're basically buying a piece of the racetrack, and you're not picking, Seabiscuit. Doesn't matter who wins as long as the races are running.
And that's the difference in cryptocurrency compared to stock exchange or, the VC capital strategy of investment. And that's what's so interesting about this space. Like he said, you don't have to pick the winning coin. You don't have to pick the coin that will be number one at the end of the day. You just need to be in the race, on the track, and in the market, and you'll make money, and these coins will succeed. It doesn't matter who wins as long as the race is running, and that is extremely true. But I like what he says in this last minute, so I'm going to play it. He talks about how venture capitalists and Wall Street have really missed out on this opportunity, but I think they're going to be getting in. Let's go into it.
You're a part of it, and that's the beauty here. And usually the retail investors come in at the end. They get dumped this stuff post-IPO, 10 years after a company was founded. Now retail has been the ones who have been there first. And actually, Wall Street is completely asleep at the wheel and late to the game. Silicon Valley has actually completely missed it too. People in Silicon Valley and the companies have maybe personally got it. Some VCs have personally invested in coins, but they structurally were unable to invest, had to invest in C Corps. And so buying gold or buying Bitcoin is not something they do, but the partners were investing their own money. And Silicon Valley very much missed cryptocurrency because they want to miss it. It's not good for the centralized application layer, the FANG companies that sit on top of the internet. Cryptocurrencies actually decentralize that, pull it all down to the layer below, the protocol layer, and the value actually accrues to the people who buy into and use and build the network.
And that's what they basically said on the statement of Bitcoin and where they think it's going and cryptocurrencies as a whole. Venture capitalists missed out because venture capitalists have no interest in getting in this space because it disrupts the monopoly they hold over the internet and over all these companies and all the power they have with their trade. Now, basically, I think that this is possible. $250,000 Bitcoin is a possibility, especially when you think of the store of value in gold. I think $70 trillion is our store of value in gold. $70 trillion. So say Bitcoin or a cryptocurrency was to become the new store of value, I don't think we would see a market cap of 70 trillion. Obviously, that would make Bitcoin worth tremendous amounts that we couldn't even fathom. But Winklevoss went on to say in an article that they think it's very possible that it'll 20 to 30x itself sometime in the future. So 20 to 30x this price, that's insane. So 10x would be $86,000, okay? 20x would be $172,000. And if it gets to that 30x, you're looking at $258,000, somewhere around that realm from this current price point. So $258,000. That is insanity. That is just an astronomical amount. And what does it take for us in market cap to get there? Well, you have to 30 times this market cap, which makes it a really, really big number. So 14 trillion is 10 times this market cap, or 1.4 trillion, sorry. 1.4 trillion is 10 times this market cap. So we would have roughly $4.2 trillion into Bitcoin, and we would see that price at $258,000. So 4.2 trillion. That seems unfathomable now. But I think it is possible, especially if you look forward to the future. Yes, this is not a 2018 Bitcoin price prediction. Okay, McAfee to think that this will one day be worth $1 million is a massive stretch, because to get to that point, Bitcoin would have to be worth $16.8 trillion, which it's possible. It's possible to see $1 million Bitcoin at 16.8, because if it does start to become the store of value and people start getting rid of their gold to go into Bitcoin because Bitcoin's a better store of value, well then yeah, we'll start to see a lot of that money come over, and 16 trillion is not that unfathomable. But right now it kind of is. But I think in the next 5 years, we will see Bitcoin at this $250,000 mark. I think sometime by 2023, 2025, we will have that $4.2 trillion market cap for Bitcoin, and we will see that $250,000 price point. That's why forever I will hold on to 10 plus Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, I think, in the long run, if looking into my retirement, will be the thing I can retire on, because maybe in 10 years, Bitcoin's sitting at that $8.5 trillion mark and worth $500,000 a piece. So that's where I'm sitting in. Bitcoin's a great store of value. I believe in that. I've been preaching that on the channel for a long time. Bitcoin's an amazing store of value, and I don't think these numbers are that unfathomable, especially the 4.2 trillion right now. Obviously, then the market cap would most likely be around 10 to 12 trillion, but it wouldn't have to necessarily triple itself, because Bitcoin right now holds about 33% dominance. So basically, if Bitcoin was worth 4 trillion, the market would be worth 12. But I think if Bitcoin became a store of value, the market could be worth about 7 or 8 trillion, and Bitcoin could still be worth 4, because we've seen Bitcoin dominance higher than 50%. We've seen it higher than 60%. So if that was to happen and this became a store of value, I think that dominance figure would return to the 50, 60%, and then we would only need about a $7 to $8 trillion market cap to see Bitcoin at $250,000 per BTC, which would that would be insane. But it's something that could happen. Now, $1 million by 2020, like John McAfee said, that's a little bit more impossible, because one, you need that $16.5 billion market cap, roughly 16.8, whatever, 17, you can say billion just to be comfortable. $17 trillion market cap, which would definitely have to put us around a $40 trillion total market cap, which just seems like the biggest stretch ever. That's a lot of the world's wealth in crypto within the next 2 years, which I don't think is happening. I think what McAfee was trying to do is pump Bitcoin because he believes in it, which is great. I believe in Bitcoin. I'm making this video because I want to get people excited about Bitcoin, because I do think that's going to happen. I do think definitely, like this year I said, $35,000, $40,000 price point. I think it's super possible. Okay, $40,000, that's double from last year's high, and then it'll probably do that the next year, double itself again from 40 to 80, and that's how we get that nice stable slow growth. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see it moonshot to 250K by 2019, because that would just be so much. I just couldn't imagine. This market would just be insane. People would become instant millionaires. The value of a dollar would drop because everyone would be a millionaire. all the money would be just moved too quickly. So I think there's going to be a rise, and then, consolidation and sell off, and then a rise and consolidation and sell off, and it's going to be healthy, and we're going to see that 35 to 40 by the end of the year, and we're going to see hopefully maybe 80 by the end of 2019, and maybe 160 by the end of 2020. And who knows, maybe that 250 by 2021, 2022. That's my hope, that's my goal, and that's what I'm holding out for. Let me know what you guys think, though, about this Bitcoin situation. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, CryptoCoin News with a Z. The link is down below. We're giving away a Litecoin to one lucky person on Valentine's Day. So if you want to enter to win that, come on our Twitter, retweet this tweet, like it, and make sure you follow us, and you're entered for a chance to win a free Litecoin. We gave away a full Ethereum to someone yesterday, so we do giveaways pretty much every single week. So if you want an opportunity to win that, make sure you go over to our Twitter and follow us on Steam. The link to our Steam is down below. You can earn free cryptocurrency by interacting with our posts. So all you have to do is upvote our posts, comment on them, and people will upvote your comments, and you make free Steam the cryptocurrency. So it's a great deal for everybody. But let's start the Bitcoin giveaway to the $50 Bitcoin giveaway to one lucky person. Now, if you guys want to enter for a chance to win, all you have to do is leave a comment down below, like this video, leave your Bitcoin wallet address in the comment, and make sure you're subscribed. But right now, the winner is Humzaster. Need Binance to be back. Right now, Binance is back up and working, so here you go, my friend. $50 worth of Bitcoin coming your way. So let me open up our wallet, send off $50 worth of Bitcoin to you. Let's see, 50 bucks. Okay, so 50 bones in Bitcoin heading off to my friend Hummaster. There you go, buddy. 50 bucks and successful. Good times. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next video, though, remember to have happy trading, and goodbye.